All right, everybody. I'm going to show the item again. I screwed up. All right, on table number 2, the first item I want to show you is the cell phone chargers. These plug into your cigarette lighter, and you're bidding on one of these cell phone chargers. I've got 4 different connectors here. It says this one's for LG, this one's for Nextel, this one's for Nokia, and this one says it's for Samsung, Audiovox, LG, and Toshiba. So if you got any of those phones, bid on this, you're getting one of these. All right, the next item on the table, oh my goodness, look at the price. Oh, by the way, I need to make sure you center and get these good prices real good, especially when it's something like this. My goodness, what is it? It was a $419. Probably the most beautiful faucet I've ever seen. This is a kitchen sink faucet, and of course it has all the features. Now, when I first saw these $400 water faucets, I'm like, what in the world? But then I looked closely at it, and I really can tell that they're made better. Notice that you have a braided stainless steel cover over your supply lines. This is your hose for your spray, and it's snapped together, which makes installation really easy on this product. Okay, there's the nut that goes on the bottom. All right, got it. This has got a beautiful stain. It's by Bach, which I'm not familiar with. And of course, it's very high so that you can, let me pull this down, so that you can fill really tall pots. So it helps out in that way. You know, sometimes those pots don't fit under the faucet. It also swivels, so you can go to both faucets. It's got a single handle. It's in a brushed stainless finish. And what else can I tell you about it? This is, of course, pulls out, and it's the spray nozzle. And again, this is a $420 retail price. I think that's funny. Needs a little weight on there. It's a nice faucet, very contemporary design. I think I have this. No, that's turned right. Call and give me a bid. $400. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this out at a minimum, but it's going to be rather low. Tell me what you think that's worth. Okay, 2 items on the table. The next item on the table we've not seen before. This is a pump. Now, I'll tell you where it came from. It's actually the recirculating pump in those large 1.5 and 2.5 horsepower tile saws that I have. This could be used to make a fountain. You just sit it in water. That's where it sucks the water up. This is where it shoots the water out. And it just recycles the water. Plugs into 110. It's very similar to an aquarium pump. It's an impeller pump. And you can make a nice fountain out of it. Call and tell me what it's worth. Hey, I got a donut for you. This is for a 15-inch wheel. I believe that's what it is. I wonder how they mark donuts. It's a spare tire. So if you don't have a spare, you got one. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a 16-inch wheel. Now, this came off of a Jeep, so it's Mopar. And it's got 5 lugs on it. 16-inch wheel. It's a temporary tire. It's a little donut. So call and give me a bid. All right, on the table I have a freezer. This is I've been saying it's a 7 cubic foot. I'm going to have to measure it. I can't tell by the model number. I used to be able to look at the model number and tell the size of it. I think that's more than 5. Yeah, that's got to be it's either a 5, a 7, or a 9. It's not a 9. That's a 7. 7 cubic feet. Notice that it's got 3 shelves on it. You know, that's one of the advantages of an upright freezer because the food freezes quicker when you put it in there. One of the disadvantages, of course, is when you open the door, all the cold air falls out of it versus a chest. But if you don't have little kids going in and out of the freezer all day, it doesn't make any difference. Retail price on this, it's Kenmore. It's brand new. We got some glue on the top of it on the back while we were using it. It's been used in here. I had a bag of ice in it when I brought it to the front. Retail price $250. I have this at a $69, isn't that right? $69 minimum? Okay, also on the table, let me scoot this over because it's kind of blocking the other items. Also on the table, I have this milling machine. This is a very expensive steel working tool. Retail price on this is $460 from Harbor Freight. It's a milling machine, and I'm not even going to try to move that. Let me do the wheels and the juice man. These look like wheelbarrow wheels or maybe some kind of cart wheels. They're steel wheels with rubber tires, and you're getting 2 of them, just alike. And the Another item on the table is going to be this Juice Man. That's right, it's brand new in the box, the Juice Man. It sells for $70 at the store. Call and tell me what it's worth. Okay. On the table, I've got, this is like, I'm running out of these. This is a chipper shredder. I no longer have the spoofer. It does work. It plugs into a 110 outlet. Retail price on this, $170. It's on wheels so that it's easy to roll around. Call and give me a bid. How many leaky air mattresses are we selling here? 2 of them. All right, buy one, get one free. Folks, these are air mattresses that don't hold air very long. Well, 3 or 4 hours. Not for 8 hours, though. Not long enough to get a good night's sleep. Now, I slept on one of these when I stayed here at the warehouse, and I'd have to get up every 4 hours and add air to the mattress. You can do it. Hey, maybe you can make a pool liner or pond liner out of it. What else could you do with it? You could make a waterproof cover to cover over your grill. Or maybe you've got stuff outdoors that you want to cover. You know, they're big. That's a queen size. It's got that flock side, so you could turn it inside out, and it wouldn't. That'd make a great grill cover. You know that? Turned inside out, and it wouldn't scratch your grill. And here's another one. You're going to get 2 of those for one money. They don't hold air. Call and tell me what that's worth. And that's the 10 items on table number 2. Let's go to the bidder board.